Hey, my name is Tanya King, and I did my annotated bibliography and presentation on the Protestant Reformation. The Protestant Reformation was a very powerful religious movement that rocked the Roman Catholic Church beginning in 1517. The reformers widely known for this movement was Martin Luther, and he eventually made the Lutherans, John Calvin, who led the Swiss Reformation and paved the way for Calvinism, and King Henry VIII, who made his mark by laboring to put a Bible into the hands of every citizen in England. The Roman Catholic Church was very dominant at the time. The church's priests would receive money and goods in exchange for forgiving the sins of people. They also taught their own take on the Bible besides letting people read and learn for themselves. People solely relied on priests for biblical knowledge. They didn't search it for themselves, nor did the Catholic Church give them the opportunity to learn for themselves. People just kind of started relying on the priest for everything. And Luther, Calvin, and King Henry VIII's take on this whole ordeal was that they seen it as unfair that the people were putting their faith and trust in men besides the Almighty God. They believed that salvation comes only through God and not the priest. Martin Luther used the printing press as a powerful tool to get his plea across, starting with the controversial 95 Thesis. This work was said to have started the Reformation. Once the German priest agreed with Luther and separated themselves from papal power, things kind of started to heat up. Because this reform was gaining followers, the Roman Catholic Church became very uneasy. Over the course of the Reformation, there were many persecutions, imprisonments, lots of killings between the Catholic and the Protestants. So this kind of really was probably seen as a very important event because of all the things that were going on and how much chaos it had. But after many years and a lot of bloodshed, great changes came. In 1555, the Treaty of Augsburg created a settlement between the Lutherans and the Catholics. John Calvin led the way to the German Reformed Church and the Dutch Reformed Church. So that is my presentation on the Protestant Reformation.